Hello and welcome back. So let's look at the period character, or what is known as a wildcard character. So the period or full stop is known as a wildcard because you can use it to search for any character. So if I say this is a sentence, like this, and then in the search I put the dot like this, you will notice that it actually matches every single character. The only character it does not match is the new line. So I'll say this is another line, like so. So in between these two lines there is a new line character, which is the enter, which is not being selected here. So if you want to see, let me try and select the new line here. Let me try that. Okay, so if I repeat the /n/n, that's new line, you see that it selects this area here up to there. So if I wanted to here, I could put the, let me try and match this and put a T. Oh, actually, let me move lower like this. Okay, so you can see now that there's this empty space here being selected, and that is the new line. So I'm matching new line, and a T at the end there. But if I put the dot like this, it will match everything except the new line. Alrighty then. Now, just something to keep in mind, if you select the single line mode, it's going to select the new line as well. So it has selected the new line there once you select the single line mode. But let's remove that for now. Let's remove all that. So we just have the global. Okay. So if, for example, now keep in mind that the dot sign only matches one character. So if you look at the matches here, you see that every single character is matched once. So this will match anything. It could be, let's say, hash, any even symbols like this will be matched. For as long as it's not the new line character, it's going to match it. Now, let's see an example of a few words we can use to match this. Let's say we want to match jar, bar, zar, tar, car, something like this. So you can use this in this section to match any character, and then AR like this. So jar, bar, etc., etc. So it matches individual words here like this, because it doesn't matter the character at the beginning. So it could also be hash AR like this, it will match. Even a dot AR is going to match like that. So the same way, if you have something like this, good will match, dude will match, Jude will match, something like this. Okay, and also it could be numbers like this. For as long as it's a single character there, and then OOD like this, it's going to match. So keep in mind that is just one character there, and then all that. So unless you add the plus sign, for example, to put one and or more, and then you can match more things than you are supposed to match. So in this case, you see that it matches all of these at once in a single line. So we're going to talk about that in the next video, because the plus sign has what is known as a greedy nature to it. That's why it's matching all of these like so. But otherwise, if it was one like this, it would match several numbers like that, and then OOD at the end, because we've extended it with that one or more plus sign there. But otherwise, the point I'm trying to make is that the period there is any character. So you could use this to match file names. You can say file.php. You can match this kind of thing and say file.php. And this is going to match that. But the problem is because period means any character. So in this case, the period here matches because it's part of any character. However, if I do file for PHP, that is going to match as well. And file a PHP, it's going to match as well. Or file $PHP will match as well. So this isn't a good way to match this kind of thing. In order to match it properly, you have to put the backslash to make it a literal character, and then it can only match this one instead of all these. Okay, so hopefully you've seen what the period can do here. So you have to be careful when you use this period sign because it will match everything, and so it's easy to abuse this character here, because you end up in this situation. For example, you may end up matching the wrong things. Let's say you're trying to find a specific file name there. You may end up matching things like this. So keep in mind also that a space is also part of characters that can be matched here. So if I do this and say PHP, it's going to match that as well. So file space PHP will be matched by this unless we change this to a literal, and then we get the proper match. Okay, so this is it about the wildcard or the period character. It matches every single character except the new line. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.